Somehow Geek Sundry has returned, plus a new Warhammer 40k RPG and plenty of D&D news.
And here we go.
Welcome to 5 for Friday, our big weekend news rundown. Today we're talking about Matt Mercer's return to Geek Sundry, the just announced Horus Heresy RPG, and some big D&D updates. Now remember, if you like these kinds of videos, be sure to like and subscribe so we can keep making them. Now, on to the news. Geek Sundry has unveiled a brand new actual play miniseries called Lost Odyssey Godfall, featuring an all-star roster of celebrities and a unique twist on the actual play genre. Godfall will utilize VR technology to showcase a Pathfinder 2e playthrough, with the players using VR headsets during combat encounters. The show stars Matt Mercer, Reggie Watts, Deborah and Woll, Felicia Day, and Brandon Routh as players, and Beetle and Grimm's co-founder Bill Rehor as the GM. The game appears to be set during the War of the Immortals, which is the big recent Pathfinder event that shook up Golarion, and will air on Geek Sundry's various platforms soon. The launch of D&D's newest edition made little impact on Wizards of the Coast's bottom line. Last week, Hasbro delivered its quarterly earnings report. Of note is that Wizards of the Coast's operating profit was down 22% in fourth quarter 2024 compared to the same time period of 2023. Now, Wizards blamed this drop on the lack of a tentpole Magic the Gathering release in 2024, while there was one in 2023, but it's notable that D&D released 2 new core rulebooks during that time period and made seemingly little impact. Now, overall, Hasbro's total gaming segment, which includes both D&D and Magic the Gathering, was up 1% in 2024, despite the fact that Magic was down 1% during the same time period. Get ready to betray your Space Marine brothers in a grimdark future that's about 10,000 years before the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k. Today, Cubicle 7 announced that it was publishing a Horus Heresy role-playing game, with core rulebooks and starter set coming out in 2026. The game will put players in the role of legionary consuls trying to survive Horus's stunning betrayal at Isfahan. Now, the Horus Heresy is one of the greatest sci-fi tragedies in modern history, filled with dramatic betrayals and heartbreaking corruption, and just a bunch of melodrama that you just can eat with a spoon. This should be a really fun RPG to jump into, and we can't wait to read more. Sigil, the VTT formerly known as Project Sigil, is now available to download for free. Surprisingly, this flashy new service, which uses the Unreal Engine, is free for all D&D subscribers. That's right, all you need is a D&D account, free or paid, to download it. Now, if you have a paid Master Tier D&D Beyond subscription, you'll be able to utilize the full suite of services, which includes making multiplayer games and multiple maps. Now, one of the big concerns that we had about Sigil is that it would be a monetization trap, but it appears that they're being conservative with their monetization for now, and that's a good thing. So if you want to check it out, go ahead, and if not, well, that's okay too. And finally, D&D has released a new Unearthed Arcana featuring a 5th Artificer subclass and Dragon Mark feats. Notably, the Dragon Marks are feats limited to the Eberron campaign setting, with a requirement the players can't have more than one Dragon Mark. Players can choose to upgrade their mark with a general feat at higher levels. The new Artificer subclass is the Cartographer and seems pretty interesting, as it allows players to have some short-range teleportation abilities and provide some interesting buffs to other players. You can check out the full Unearthed Arcana over on D&D Beyond. That's all the stories we have for you today. Let us know what your favorite story was in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Above the Table.